Alright, so the second is using a foreign object, something that is sure to get to stick. The reason that it's sure to get it to stick is because spit dries up very fast. This, however, a wax of some sort, Vaseline, magician's wax, it's all very good to use. However, my favorite thing to use, it's kind of weird, I use a pomade in my hair. As you can tell, I have beautiful hair. But I use pomade in my hair, and one day I was out of magician's wax, couldn't find the Vaseline, didn't have time to go get any chapstick, wanted to do a trick impromptu. Now the chapstick thing, a good thing to use is chapstick, because you can put it on and then apply some to your pinky and later apply that to the card. Just, you know, wipe over the card. Basically you'd be holding the card and you just wipe your hands over the card really quick as you go to do something. It looks kind of weird, but they never catch it. But the best thing that I've noticed to use is pomade. I had to use it once. Now, I don't use the pomade that I use in my hair. I use something else. This is the cheapest pomade I could find. It's Solutions by Great Clips, a texturizing pomade. It's a pretty strong one. It was only like $6.80. Yep, $6.80. It's scented like white tea and ginger, but it actually almost has no scent. Or if it does, it kind of just smells like paper, which is what cards kind of smell like. So what you do is if you buy this, you'll notice that if you look at it, it's pretty solid. Okay? It's in there, it's pretty solid. And if you tap it, it kind of shakes like jello, but you don't see it move. It shows you that it has a good volume, like a magician's wax, but it's more impromptu than a magician's wax, because if you just take a good glob, and I'm talking a glob, and you put some right behind your ear in your hair, right there. I don't know if you can see that. Can't really tell by angles. This works great. No one really notices it. And then we're just going to choose a random card, and say we moved it to the top, so the 7 of diamonds. Say we moved it to the top. You can use whatever you want. You just pretend like you're itching your ear. You come back here and scoop it off. And you see there's quite a bit, but keep it on the down low. Just scoop it off, and then just show them that there's nothing in your hand. And then when you go to hold the cards, just wipe it onto the cards. It'll create quite a bit. Okay? Just like that. And then eventually just wipe it off your hands, you know, whatever. And then when you go to, when you go to throw the cards, their card sticks. So you can throw it from across the room. I mean, this is a for sure way to get it to stick. The only problem is they cannot go get their card. You have to. So what you do is when you get their card, pull it off, and then see there's some crap left. Just do this. Also, it's going to come off all over you, and there's still some on the card, so you have to wipe it off. Or you can do this thing where, and then you just hand them the card. Or you can do this thing where you just go, see there's nothing sticky on there. And if they feel your hands, it won't feel sticky because you wiped it. So if they feel your hands even, it won't feel sticky. So that's another way, is to use some kind of a wax. Alright, so the third way, now this is kind of a weird way. I'm just going to show you the tutorial for it really quick. One sec. What I use is Play-Doh. I know it seems funny. Now for this stick, you only want to be sticking something to the ceiling. Okay, it's very, very important. Now, for this stick, what you do is take a pretty good glob of Play-Doh. Not about that much, that's probably plenty. That might be just a little bit too much. Just take some off of there. There we go. Alright, so you wrap it up into a circle about that big. And then you just pinch it right here. Okay, and you can kind of let go. It doesn't really show as long as you just curl your pinky in. So you can kind of let go. It looks pretty natural. You can hold your hands to the side. It looks pretty natural. You can shake someone's hand even if you're really careful. So that's what's really cool. So what you do is you take the cards and you let them pick one, force it to the top. Now you take a rubber band. Okay. And now what you're going to be doing, you're going to be putting it around this side. Now pretend that their card's on the top. Around this side. And then when you get to the bottom, And when you get to the other corner, you're going to lift a card up, pretend it's their card, pretend their card was the Queen of Diamonds, and put it underneath their card, making it appear that you have gotten all the cards stuck in the deck. And then that's when you apply the Play-Doh. Okay, when you show it to them, you just bring the cards up and you apply the Play-Doh right about there. Okay? And then when you're showing it to them, you just show it to them like this. Okay? And then what you do is you just continue to squish the Play-Doh on there as you're showing it to them. I'll show you from a better angle. As you're showing it to them like this, just squish the Play-Doh on there. Now you say, I'm going to make that bottom card change, even though it's impossible because it's bound. And I'm going to do it free of any slights or breaks. So you say, watch. It didn't change. You say, hang on, and you shake it. It didn't change. One more time. We'll shake it and blow on it. Didn't change. Now the reason why you do it 3 times is you just want them to see this corner a bunch of times because it makes them think. And just cover up all the Play-Doh, holding it, squishing it tight. That's a pretty good amount actually. Now what you're going to do is you say, hang on, let's try something. And you hold it just like this, just like the throwing on position, but you're going to hold it on the sides this time. And what you're going to be doing, and the reason why you hold it on the sides is then you can pull their card. So you pull their card out just like this, and you just use your fingers and do a back slip, and you pull this up so it starts to kind of come out, but under the cover of your hands. Okay, so just like that, so that their card is just barely in the rubber band. I would generally have this up more, but I kind of messed up for this one anyway. Under the cover of your hands, and then when you throw it at the ceiling, just come up like this, and then twist your hand at the last second like this, and then twist your hands. I'm not going to throw it because my neighbors are up there. So, but anyway, as it hits the ceiling, I can't reach. Anyway, it'll basically do this. If you twist it this way, okay? So you come up and you twist it like that. And if you twist it like that, as it twists this way, the card will stick, it'll twist off, these cards will fall, this card will be stuck to the ceiling. Now, if you can notice this kind of ceiling that I have, it works, but you need more Play-Doh. Okay? A lot. And you don't want to squish it on quite so much. But anyway, this will stick for weeks. You just let it sit there, it'll actually dry and be stuck there. They'll have to pry it off and the Play-Doh will still be stuck on there. It'll actually stick to the card. It'll rip the card. So, whatever you do, try not to let them take it down. Let the maintenance people of wherever take it down. But basically, if you go to take it off, the Play-Doh will come with the card almost every time. So if you go to take it off, just come to the back, and you can pull the Play-Doh off just by rolling it up. Okay, I'm doing this slow to try to show you. And then you just go back into that palmed position. Oh. Here we go. Sorry, it almost fell. I'm just not used to doing this slow. Anyway, you do it like this, you pull it, and then you hand them their card, okay, just like this. And then when you bring it back, after they take their card, put it back in that palm position, okay, just like this. Again, I'm sorry, it's hard to do it slow. Wow, ta-da, made it vanish. Anyway, after it's in the palm position, you just put it back in your pocket when they're not looking. So, that's 3 pretty cool ways to make a card stick to something, a selected card. You can even have their card signed if you're not using a duplicate card with a force. Just make sure that their card gets back to the top, obviously. Anyway, that's about it. So if you guys do have any questions, feel free to PM me. If you have any comments, you can leave them in the comment box or PM me. Please rate and have a good one.